Tire Business announced the 2012 Tire Dealer Humanitarian Award during this year's Tire Industry Honors Evening during the SEMA show in Las Vegas.
Our honoree this year is Dan Nordorf, owner, along with his brother Dale, of Tires, a 3-outlet retail tire dealership in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Sioux City, Iowa. The judges were wowed by Dan's involvement in many community activities, and in particular, the Angel Cars program. Dan is a creative individual and giving individual, and deserved recognition for the good he has done in the community, the judges said. Dan grew up in a family farm in South Dakota, where helping your neighbors is just what you do. I learned it from my parents and grandparents in church, he said. Even when you weren't making a lot of money, you were donating things. I think that's a part of life. You have to give back.
Hi, my name's Dan Nordorf, and I approve this message. It's true, when we grew up as kids, we were taught to give back our community, and listening to these inductees into the Hall of Fame, they all believe in giving back to their communities because we didn't get it by ourselves, it was given to us also. It's so easy to have someone come up to you and you want to participate in their program and write them a check for $500. But my brother Dale and I thought, and one of the proof of it was this year there was an announcement of the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation received a check, and they'd gotten 15% of the income from the fundraiser. Administration kept back all the other costs. So we decided we'd start working with other groups that would give 100% back what was raised. That made us feel good because there's no administration costs that come out of this Support Siouxland Soldiers program, which our dad served, our uncles, our grandparents. They served in the services. They lay their lives on the line for the country. That's really close to my heart. I had friends that gave their lives in Vietnam. I had people that didn't come back from Iraq. I've had customers that didn't come back from the Mideast. The Navy SEAL that was killed recently over in, it was a year ago over in the Mideast was from our community. And it's very moving when you go to a service where someone like that has laid their life on the line for their country. So for us to give back to the soldiers in the Support Siouxland Soldiers program, it meant a lot to us. In this last fundraiser, we had 170 families that had come back out of 480 that still didn't have jobs. Not only did we try to raise food to help feed these families, we cried out on the airways. I had 5 radio stations that I begged to give us some airtime. Of course, we spent a lot of money on advertising, so it's pretty easy to get them to commit. And we had employers coming in on weekends, coming up to us and giving us their business cards and saying, hey, I want to hire 3 veterans. These are the jobs that I have open. What can they do for me? So we now have organized the Support Siouxland Soldiers in our community to get their resumes together. I mean, these guys are starting to get down in the dumps. They haven't provided for their families for a year. And now we're getting them jobs. So you don't have to just sit back and write a check. Get out and do something. Make an effort. Because what we live in, I mean, we're living pretty good. But what they're living in, when they come back, they have all this pride. These soldiers did. And then all of a sudden, after a week being here, they couldn't provide for their family. Sure, they got that check for once a month where they'd go and serve their two-day nights in the Guard over the weekend, but that didn't feed the family. So look around in your community. There are things that you can do, not just write that check, but contribute.